Yo, what is going on YouTube? My name is Andrew, aka the Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Studios, and I am back with another episode of Doomsday Last Survivors. In today's video, this is going to be the last video of my current Top Commander series. I did skip yesterday and the day before, and there is a reason for that. I was feeling sick. That is the main reason. I told you guys in the previous video that I was feeling sick. On top of that, the last two phases, as mundane and boring as they are incredibly difficult to film because, especially in closer races, it's especially important to make sure that I'm playing optimally, which means I need to be getting those time-limited pop-ups points that come up. But yes, I did get 100 million points for Vehicle Day. And that's really all I did on that day, so I don't really know what I can say to you guys on that. I know a lot of people are probably wondering why I didn't do that video, but that's precisely why. So what did I actually level up? Well, I leveled up my rider to level 16 from level 15, and I upgraded my rider defense from level 10 to level 12. So that's where we stand right now. I also just leveled up I just threw a few carbon steel on my ranged attack just to level that up to 3. Just to get some extra firepower or whatever, since I didn't really have anything else to throw it on. So yeah, that's what we did there, and got 100 million points that day. And then the next day, Phase 5. It was an armament and equipment theme, and that day was very boring. I just upgraded some parts. I mean, I don't know what I could really show you guys on that. I put my backpack to red. I put my compass from orange to red, and that was it. I got like 40 million points for that. And then I did my, what is this thing called? Vanguard armor, my infantry armor, so I could get better squad capacity. Since my rider stuff is already done, now I have 10% squad capacity on my Vanguard armor, and I have 8.5% squad damage. So that was really all that happened then. And fast forward to now, I've got Chief of Staff, fully armed training speed, plus the training speed 7% from the field on Island Raid. And I've also asked for this buff as well. The training advisor, so 2% training speed. So 7, 8, 9, and then the 20% from the other two buffs, 15% actually. If we're counting Chief of Staff, 25 there, just off those two buffs there. Chief of Staff and fully armed. 27% with the other buff, and then the other 7% makes 34% training speed. Makes it actually better to do training on this day, especially because of Island Raid. Because of the troop training points that you actually do gain. If you can see here in this chart, train troops 50 or 5 to 100 points per troop, although it doesn't specify how many points you actually get per troop. I will be the first one to admit, I'm sure this is what everybody's been waiting to hear. I was wrong. You were all right. IGG was right. I should have trained some troops on this. I should have trained the majority of my troops on this phase. You know? And that's just the bottom line. I'm not going to lament over it though. We're going to go in, going to train some troops now. And we're just going to move on. You know, the bottom line is that this is an off-top commander for me. I came in hoping to get 1 million T6 troops. That was my goal. Winning would have been nice, but my goal was just to come in and get 1 million T6 troops. I achieved my goal, so I don't know what you guys are harping for. Like, I achieved my goal. So that's really all we have to talk about there. We have nothing more to discuss on that. I honestly don't know if it's worth... Like, we could do a calculation now to see what my Island Raid points are, doing it both ways. Training troops and T5s into T6, or just training T6. So let's take a look. My score is 1409339. And now let's speed this up. That's just 2,000 troops. And then we'll upgrade them. The score was 1409339. Okay, now it's 139709. So 300,000 points to do that. Exactly 300,000 points to do that in Island Raid. Now I'm going to check and see how much they're going to give me for training 3,000 troops. So it's 300,000. It's exactly the same. So I don't see a world in this situation where training the T5 and then upgrading to T6 is actually better. Now, how much time would it take? 1 hour, 2 minutes, 25 seconds. And now we're going to upgrade them. 5 hours, so one day and 7 hours. We could say 1 day and 8 hours if you want to get technical. And then here, it's pretty much the same thing, 1 day and 8 hours. So on this specific situation, I think it doesn't really make a difference on this particular day. If you're going to train troops, it might be better to just do it this way. Save yourself a little bit of hassle and a little bit of time. Oh, look at that. We have 10,000s as well, so boom. This shouldn't be too long, honestly. Like, I wasted a little bit of time on the other day, but the ultimate thing is that it wouldn't have changed my top commander position. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Doing it optimally in this particular top commander wouldn't have changed shit. Look at how far behind second and first I am. And look at how far ahead of fourth I still am. Like, it wouldn't have changed my position at all. But for the future, yes, it will affect my position if I screw that day up. Big time. So my takeaways from this top commander is bring more speed ups into top commander. And then there's going to be some people, I'm going to answer the question right now. Since we're only 7 minutes into the video and 99% of the population is still watching the video, why are you not training for your other T6s now? Well, I am. I just don't care about them, so I'm not like putting speed ups into them. I only care about training riders at this point, because riders by far and away my strongest troop type. Okay, that's my only answer to that. I'll train the other. I'll do the other research slowly, because I don't care about that. Okay, so moving on from that, we're gonna get hella points today for training. We could have got more if I had saved more speed ups for this day. I'm an idiot. I'll take full ownership for that. I don't mind that. You can call me an idiot in the comment section. I don't mind that at all. But there is a but. If we're talking about future top commanders here, yeah, my takeaway from this is bring more speed ups, first of all. I would recommend like bring about 350. I would say maybe 400 if you want to like guarantee yourself first place without doing Splendid Stelly. You have to score like 60, you have to score like 160, 170 million points on phase 3 if you want to not have to worry about doing Stelly. Now, if you're doing Stelly, then that changes everything. My next top commander, I'm going to be doing Stelly and I'm going to be doing Great Hunter. So if you guys look at my score here, I would have got, for 5,000 files, I would have got 60 million points. So that puts me at 3 million. And then I get my, and then I only need to score like another 20 or 30 million extra points than I did get on phase 3. So I would have had, with an extra 30 million points than I got this time, plus doing Stelly, the full-blown Stelly, right now I would have close to 575 million points at this very moment in time, putting me well ahead in first place, like far and away in first place. So this is an off-top commander for me. I know I'm justifying the hell out of this, but there's some really stupid people, like there's some really misinformed people just commenting random bullshit in my last video. And you guys need to learn, dude. Like, you guys need to understand the situation is not always to win first place. That's not the only optimal time that you should go into top commander. For me, this is how I see it. If I'm going to go into top commander once every 6 months and come in first, or I could do top commander once every 3 months and come in third each time, you're going to get more rewards for doing it that way. You're going to get more rewards And I'm talking about non-Stelly top commanders. So if I don't go into a Stelly top commander all but once every 9 months, then waiting for 9 months to go into a top commander that I can literally win after like 4 months, I'm just screwing myself at that point. Even regardless if I go in Stelly or not, if I can still win the one after 9 months, even after going in it 2 times previous to that 9 months, meaning I go into top commander 3 times a year, and one of those times is Stelly, how is that worse than going into top commander 1 time per year, winning that, and then not going in at all for the rest of the year? Like, your logic doesn't make sense, and that's my only argument there is, before giving someone advice, dude, you kind of need to, you know, get a little more context of the situation before just going in to someone and say, oh, like, ha, like, you did it wrong. Like, not, like, if I did it wrong, then why do I have so many extra resources by going to top commander 2 times before my actual scheduled top commander and coming in 3rd each of those top commanders? And the last top commander, if I remember correctly, it wasn't even that like big. I think I came in 2nd, didn't I? Not even 3rd. Or it was, I don't even know, bro. But I'd have to go back and check, but yeah, I'm not fucking with a lot of the comments in the last video. That's all I'm trying to say, man. Pretty pathetic to see people actually just like only ever comment when somebody makes a mistake. And that's honestly just really pathetic. Like, if you're going to comment on somebody's YouTube video only when they make a mistake, you are a sad, pathetic human being and you deserve nothing in life. Like, literally. If that's the way you are toward people, you literally don't belong on this channel, dude. And I hope you don't come back. And I'm being dead ass serious. Like, I hope the people that were just commenting negative shit in my last video but never say anything else ever, literally never come back to this channel. I don't care if you do, like, you know, do whatever you want. I can't control what you do. But at the end of the day, like, that's my stance on that. Yeah, people make mistakes. People make mistakes in this game all the time, but the gravity of the mistake that people are describing, like, oh, he's made a monumental mistake, like, this is, you can't come back from that, like, type shit. That's kind of how it felt reading some of the messages. I'm just like, I'm just laughing because I'm in no worse of a position. Wow, I lose a couple of Island Raid prizes. Look at this. I'm probably still going to collect all these prizes here in the Island store. Like, the only ones that I really don't even care about is the vest fragments. If I get those, that's great. But if I don't, like, well, what am I losing out on? 1 frickin' shoe fragment? Like, man, I don't know, bro. It was just really, like, I'm kind of, honestly, like, I'm disappointed in the community right now. That's kind of how I feel. I'm disappointed in my community that people would only ever want to comment on somebody's video. And I see it on other people's videos too. Like, don't think I don't read the comment section, which clearly a lot of people don't read the comment section in my video, because if people actually read the comment section in my video, you wouldn't see the same fucking comment being written every single 2 seconds. Like, let me go back to this again. Here, let me show you guys what I'm talking about so I don't look like I'm just saying shit here. All right, 76 comments. By the way, the video got 76 comments. This is my most popular video that I've ever done in the last, like, 4 months. You don't get 150 points when you upgrade T5 to T6. Brand new, only blah, 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 blah. Okay? This guy just wrote, like, me a book, basically saying the same thing. Blah, 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 150 points, you got 70 each, blah, 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 70 points instead of 150, blah, 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 you don't get 150, you get 80, you get 70, like, you're wrong, man. Upgrading only gives you the difference between the troops being upgraded. Like, because when you upgrade T5 to T6, like, you only get 70 points. Don't you know this? Like, aren't I the smartest guy in the world to know this, to tell you this? Like, I have to be the one to tell you this. You screwed up, dude. You only get 70 points when you upgrade from T5 to T6. And I kept replying to you guys, 3805. 3805. Look at this. Look at this. Let's go to 3805 quickly and just hear this. What did I say at 3805 of the video? That 59,000 people commented you didn't get the amount of points that you thought you were going to get. Let me tell you guys what I said in the video. In that very video. We figured it out. We figured it out without the help of IGG support. First of all, I just want to say IGG support is absolutely useless. They can't answer questions about their own game, making them literally like talking to a brick wall. I can get better answers from ChatGPT than I can get from IGG's paid support staff. That's fucking insane, dude. And not only to mention that, we're going to get into the exact numbers here as to the how and why. Through trial and error, we figured this out, okay, as to why this didn't work out quite as intended. So as you see here, I have started. Okay, well, you don't see it there, but you can see it here. I started 2,000 T5 troops, okay? Let's take a look at my point total now, which is 1,125,000.
Warning. Extremely complicated and hard to understand nerd jabber incoming.
Sorry, 100,125,000. Okay? So we're clear on that. To upgrade these troops here, or to finish these troops here, these 2,000 troops, we're gonna... So for anybody that wants a reference to why I'm like going off on people right now, why I'm going off in the community, you guys now have the answer. Like, this is just what I don't understand, okay? I just don't understand how somebody can comment on a YouTube video. How so many people, like the majority of people, if you go back and read the comments of the last video, it's all the same thing. You didn't get 150 points for upgrading those T's. You only got, and over and over and over again. The amount of people that commented that same brain dead comment over and over again. I literally just said one time, 3805. Nobody replied to that. Nobody went back and watched that. I'm sure nobody went back or even cared to actually watch the video. No, what they probably did was watch the first 2 minutes of the video. Oh shit, this guy's a moron. Oh, let me just write a comment so I let him know how big of a moron he is, and then I'll just move on to the Hi Guys video and tell him what an idiot he is. Like, you guys are brain dead. The ones that are commenting shit like that, you guys literally don't read the fucking comments. You guys literally don't, you're not a part of the community, you're just a scrub. You literally don't read or watch the videos. You just come on to people's YouTube videos to comment negative shit on their channel. And I'm saying to each and every one of you, fuck you. Like, you guys are losers. If that's all you wake up every day to do, is wake up to comment negative shit on a person's YouTube channel, you are a loser and you deserve nothing from life. Alright? That's all I got for you guys in today's video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.